This game showcases a fast opening phase. White opens with the queen's pawn, aiming to control the center and develop pieces behind it. Black responds aggressively with the England gambit, pushing the e-pawn to immediately challenge White's control of the center. White accepts the gambit, and Black quickly recaptures the pawn, creating an open and dynamic position. White continues with a c3 pawn push, setting up a solid structure. Black captures the pawn on d4, and White recaptures with the c-pawn, leading to a symmetrical pawn structure in the center. Both sides are now focused on developing their pieces and fighting for control of the center. White pushes the b-pawn to b4, signaling an intention to expand on the queen side. Black develops the dark-squared bishop to g4, pinning White's knight and putting pressure on the central e-pawn. White continues with an aggressive pawn push to a4, gaining more space on the queen side. Black develops the knight to c6, attacking the central d4 pawn and increasing pressure on White's position. White pushes the f-pawn to f3, attacking Black's bishop and forcing it to retreat. Black moves the bishop to f5, maintaining its influence on the center. Middle game developments. White develops the knight to d2, protecting the central pawn and preparing to bring more pieces into the game. However, this move allows Black to unleash a tactical sequence. Black captures White's knight on d4, opening up the position and creating immediate threats. White pushes the g-pawn, attacking Black's bishop and gaining space on the king side. Black retreats the bishop to c2, setting a trap for White. White, perhaps unaware of the danger, captures Black's bishop with the queen, but this allows Black to launch a powerful tactical response. Black's knight jumps to c2, attacking White's queen and threatening to capture the rook on a1. White captures the knight with the king, but this allows Black to capture White's knight on a1, gaining material and leaving White's king exposed. White tries to create counterplay by pushing the g-pawn further, but Black remains in control. Black captures White's pawn on b4 and brings more pieces into the attack, increasing the pressure on White's position. Transition to the endgame. White develops the light-squared bishop to b2, aiming to attack Black's pieces. However, Black is unfazed and captures the bishop with the knight, further increasing the material advantage and leaving White with few options. As the game progresses, White pushes the e-pawn, trying to open lines and create threats against Black's king. But Black responds with precise moves, capturing White's pawns and forcing White's king into a defensive position. Black develops the knight to c2, attacking White's rook and threatening to invade White's position even further. White tries to defend by developing the bishop to g7, but Black captures the bishop with the queen, leaving White with a vulnerable king. Conclusion and time pressure. As the clock ticks down, White struggles to find a way out of the increasingly difficult position. Black continues to apply pressure, capturing more material and positioning the pieces for a final attack. White's king is now exposed, and Black brings the queen and knight into perfect coordination, preparing for a checkmate. However, before the final blow can be delivered, White runs out of time, and Black wins the game. Summary: key moments. Black's tactical awareness and early knight sacrifice led to a material advantage. The critical sequence where Black's knight invaded White's position, capturing key pieces and exposing White's king, was the turning point of the game. White's mistakes. White's decision to capture Black's bishop on c2 with the queen was costly, as it allowed Black to execute a tactical combination that gained material and exposed White's king. Additionally, White's time management was a significant factor in the game's outcome. Black's strengths. Black capitalized on White's mistakes, using precise tactics to gain a decisive advantage. The ability to maintain pressure and coordinate the pieces effectively led to a winning position, ultimately forcing White to lose on time.